Hair? Touch up? I'm timid. What up, you guys? Welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're gonna be making a simple and healthy meal, but it's still so delicious. It's a miso cod with sauteed bok choy and white rice. So let's do this. You're gonna need 2 cod fillets. Make sure you pat them dry and remove any extra moisture. For the miso marinade, you're gonna need equal parts sake and mirin, white miso paste, 3 tablespoons of sugar, bok choy. I prefer baby bok choy because I like my veggies bite-sized, dash of sesame oil, a dash of soy sauce, and in here I have ginger, garlic, and green onion. So first you want to start with prepping the miso marinade. In this pot, I'm going to start with some sake. I'm going to do 2 shots of sake. One for good luck. Then you're going to do 2 shots of mirin. Now I'm going to bring this to a boil and let the alcohol boil out for 30 seconds. The alcohol has been boiled out. I'm going to whisk in the miso until it dissolves. Once the miso is fully dissolved, we're gonna put it back on the fire. We're gonna put the fire to high, and then we're gonna add in the sugar and make sure that that dissolves fully. Once the sugar has fully dissolved, you want to take this off of the fire, set it aside, and let that cool to room temperature before we marinate the cod in it. So this miso marinade is now cooled all the way down to room temperature, and I'm just going to pour it on top of our cod. And you want to make sure that the fillets get evenly coated, so I'm gonna just flip these around. And then you're gonna take some saran wrap and seal this bad boy up. And then we're gonna marinate this overnight, so I'm just gonna stick this in the fridge. So luckily, I made a batch last night, that way we don't have to wait until tomorrow. And so now we can get to cooking. In the pan, I have some oil heating up on a medium-high heat. And I'm going to sear the cod on both sides, but before dropping it in the pan, you want to get rid of any excess miso. Otherwise, it's going to burn while it's cooking. Now that the cod has been seared on both sides, I'm going to transfer them to a baking sheet. And now we're just going to finish them in the oven for 5 minutes at 400 degrees. While the cod is finishing in the oven, we can quickly saute the bok choy. So I'm going to put a little bit of sesame oil in a pan. Then we are going to saute the ginger, garlic, and green onions. And make sure you're constantly stirring, that way none of this gets burnt. You don't want it to burn, otherwise you're gonna have a real bitter flavor in your bok choy. Now we're gonna toss in the bok choy. Once the bok choy is cooked down a little bit, I'm just gonna add in a drizzle of soy sauce. I'm so excited. I'm gonna try the cod first. Oh my God, that marinade is so good. And the cod is so buttery and flaky, but still so light. Okay, ready for this crunch? I love my veggies still crunchy. This meal is so comforting and so simple. Honestly, so simple, so light, but the flavors are just so good. I'm legit just gonna keep eating now. All right, you guys, thanks so much for stopping by, and I'll see you guys in my next video.